So this comes down to our morning jobs here while still having my coffee. Moving a herd of about 22 cows from one kraal or one hawk to another. We're moving them to the main one. It's feeding time for them. The little buggers who should know that it's feeding time, our helpers. They should know it's feeding time, but for some reason they weren't waiting at the gate like normal. They were all the way at the back of the one they were in. So it's been a bit of a walk, but at least they're well behaved. But yeah, welcome to morning duties on the farm. Hello, greetings, and good day. So the rains have finally fallen, and that means a lot of things here on the farms, or here in Paraguay especially, well, where most of us are farmers. That means the fields are getting greener, flowers are starting to bloom, which is absolutely amazing. We've got some pictures of that, and that's been so cool. And it also means it's time to put our heads down and work. Tractors are out in force, as you'll see in this video. Fields are getting plowed and prepared, and farmers are getting ready to plant. And it's just been such an amazing experience the last few days, working and getting down, doing the real work, not just kind of the odd job here and there. So enjoy this amazing video of us putting our heads down to get a glimpse of what farm life is like from our side, a nice little peek. And yeah, and then of course at the end of it, a really great party. Find out why near the end of the video. The last section will be the party section, and then stick around to the end of the video for a picture of a giant frog that we found while having dinner with a friend. We were at their house. And also please note that picture, I took a picture of that one. There was like 3 others that I could see while standing taking a picture of that one. I just didn't take pictures of the rest of them. It was a bit dark, but yeah, giant frog, really cool experience. And yeah, we really hope you enjoy the video. Like and subscribe. Greetings to all the YouTube world. You can see the tractor behind me, and that means when the tractors are running like this and preparing fields, you can see here we've been working quite a lot. So finally those rains that Stacy and I were talking about have been happening. Every night just a little bit, not necessarily a whole lot of rain, but every night little by little. Sorry, the sun's nicely in my eyes. Yeah, we've been having a couple milliliters every night, which means that we can start working the fields, so, which is absolutely wonderful because it means the work is picking up. And yeah, so we've been working quite a lot today. Just this field, I don't know if you can see so far, there's a fence past that tree. We started over there this morning at about, I got here at about 9, so started about 9 o'clock. I'm just kicking off now at about 6 o'clock, and I'm working for him. He's a couple farms over. His name is Charlie. But yeah, so been working for him. Very nice guy, very patient, helps me with my language learning. He can't speak any English. My options to communicate with him are purely German, like pure proper German, Low German, Plotich, which is the language I'm learning. That's the home language, the main language spoken here in the Mennonite community, or Spanish. He can speak some Spanish. I don't think it's his. Don't think he's crazy fluent in it, but he's pretty good in it. So those are my 3 language options with him. Naturally, I choose Plotich. So yeah, so the work has begun. The rains are coming. We've been working already the past few days. I just haven't had the time to record yet the past few days of work. But yeah, this is just one field. We've done 3 others already, but different work. We did 3 fields for his mom. We worked for his mom for a few days. 2 days, I think. Yeah, 2 days we were working for his mom. And then we started today here on his own fields. And yeah, this has been the work now. Now that the rain has begun, the real work starts of preparing. The ground is softened. And so yeah, so the tool, I don't have a picture of it now, and obviously he wants to work with the tractor. I'm not going to hold him up. The tool we're using, there's 2 tools, which is really great. They link up. Well, they're one tool right now on the tractor that you can use. The one is called Ripa, and it's pretty much exactly what you think when I say that name. It's basically 3 forks. Drop them in the ground about an arm's length deep. They're up to my elbow, deep in the ground. Bang. and you drive forward, it just rips up the soil. It basically, it opens it up, it softens the soil, allows air to flow. And then the other tool we're using is called, again, I only know the plottage words. I'll put some pictures here as I speak. So we'll talk about the ripper. There will be a picture. That's what it does. And then the other tool is called a lifter, which, again, I don't know the plottage names. When you look at these pictures, please tell me. If you know the English, tell me the English. And then that goes behind the ripper. So one job, as you drive, they're right behind each other. It's really great. And that's the one that makes this wonderful bumpy, wavy, bumpy pattern that you can see here behind me. And that just kind of, it does, again, exactly as the name kind of implies when you hear it translated into English, lifter. It lifts. Again, it's to help the soil aerate, soften it. So these fields, some of the fields, it's to help with planting. It'll soften the soil and help when you plant. And tomorrow we'll do, well, if he finishes the rest now tonight before going to bed, we'll start doing a different thing called schnidra, which is almost like, I've lost it now, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. But schnidra is also, that's like properly preparing the field. That'll slice it up. That's a couple of discs basically that just dig through and churn the soil. Almost like tilling, I think. That's the easiest way to explain it, but not exactly tilling. And then that'll prepare for planting. But if you do this in fields, what we've done today in fields where you don't necessarily want to plant specifically, what it does is any of the seeds, you can see there's lots of grass here, any of the grass seeds that are here, if there's more rain over the next few days, now the soil is softer, therefore the grass, the seeds, everything can grow a lot easier. It does not as much of a battle for everything to break through the soil because the last few months has been very dry, it's been very hot, so it's very hard for, well, the ground gets quite solid, so seeds themselves are also struggling. They don't sprout properly because it's too hard to get through the soil. So hopefully we'll have more rain in the next few days. That will allow the soil to be beautifully watered, and yeah, we'll start to see some amazing fields of grass appearing, and yeah, pretty soon probably we'll be planting. Again, rain dependent, that's how everything works on the farm. And so yeah, I hope that you found this a bit informative. This is what we're doing now. It's going to be a lot of this over the next couple of weeks. This is just what I'm doing with him, with the neighbor. If I get more time and I'm able to, I'll probably start doing it for my father-in-law, for Stacy's dad. Well, he's already been doing the other one, the schnidra. He just kind of went straight to that. He didn't do this. So yeah, welcome to Paraguay. If I see any other tractors on my way home, because pretty much every farm at the moment that rain hit, you knew what the next few days would look like. So even today, as I was driving here, a couple fields over, I could see another tractor out. On my way home, I'll probably see one or two more farmers getting it in, unless, you know, some of the guys might be heading home for dinner. And then we'll probably go out to work a little bit into the night. So this is the work of Paraguay. This is the work of the farmers. Maybe in a video sometime we can actually talk about what the work schedule looks like here, especially for the dairy farmers. It's quite crazy. But yeah, thank you for watching so far. I'm sure there's more to come. And then, of course, the moment I finished working there for Charlie, it was feeding time back on my father-in-law's farm, so got right to it. You can see this first clip is me leveling the food, so it's easier for the cows to eat. And then clip number 2 here is busy putting it back so that it's easier for the tractor to get a hold of. So yeah, it wasn't just the big fields being prepared. Stacy also took to heart, got outside into the garden with the soil being softened, and took a really good chance to pull out a lot of the weeds that had grown. With the soil being softened by rain, obviously, as many people will know, it's a lot easier to pull weeds out and to do it properly. So while I was out in the big fields working for the neighbor, Stacy was in the garden pulling weeds. Hello, welcome to the party section of the video. So as you can see, we're all very dressed up. Do a quick shot. I'm a little bit underdressed. I'm in jeans and a pair of my Nike running shoes. Those are the most formal shoes I own at the moment. So the big idea of the party is, so our birthdays fall like this. So it's like her birthday, then like a week later, wedding, week later, my birthday. So a lot of people in Paraguay couldn't come to the wedding in South Africa. Plane tickets were ridiculous. So we're kind of having a bit of a anniversary celebration, both our birthday celebration, everything today, with a massive group of guests coming together to celebrate us. So we're all dressed up, getting ready to go party, and yeah, looking forward to it. Awesome. Cheers, cheers. Remember all that rain that we mentioned? It just led into the most beautiful close to our incredibly busy first week of full-on hard work. Here you can see some just amazing views. We went out to a family friend's ranch. This is like a public river or lake that is in between their ranch. This is the entrance of their ranch here. You'll see the name of the ranch coming up right there, Rancho Tijera. That actually means Scissor Ranch. So that's the name of the ranch, Scissor Ranch. And we were told that the reason for the name is that the lake that is there, or the river that runs through, from an aerial shot looks like a pair of scissors. And so that's just something interesting there. So we went to their ranch. These are their cattle that you'll see running around here. Some very amazing, well-bred cattle here. And just look again at the luscious, beautiful green scenery around here, and just think again back on how amazing this is. How awesome it was to have rain this past the past few days, and there wasn't that much, as I mentioned at the start of the video. It wasn't a whole lot, so I look very much forward to when the rain hits. And of course, it wouldn't be complete without a good set of fishing. And honestly, here's Stacy absolutely yeeting a fish out the water. And yeah, so I caught 1 fish, Stacy caught 7, which means that, yeah, I think I got to work on my fishing abilities. But that's kind of the gist of it. Here's a beautiful view, a beautiful shot of the waterhole where we were fishing. And just to take it all in, it was an amazing sunset, an amazing close off to a very busy week. Thank you all very, very much for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed. And here's a picture of a giant frog. I didn't forget to give you your frog. He was absolutely massive, bigger than my hand probably. The picture doesn't do it justice because I was a bit far away. I didn't want to get too close, and then he jumps and like karate kicks me in the face or something. So yeah. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, tell us if you've ever seen a frog this big in the comments, and have an awesome week further.